you have, you have frozen some motion in a very interesting way. Let's talk about this one.
So this is where being able to see how a situation builds and dissolves is really important, because in the middle of that is going to be peak action. Now, the only peak actions of this is going to be, you get the trigger being pulled or smoke coming out of the barrel at like a precise moment, which is, I would almost say, next to impossible to time a gunshot. Where, say my brother here pulls the trigger. This is my little brother, by the way, where he pulls the trigger and the smoke would say be, 1 foot or less out of the shotgun's barrel. Getting that shot is nearly impossible. And you would just have to shoot a whole bunch of shotgun shells until you got lucky, quite frankly. But something that is a lot easier to plan is the shell ejecting. So now my goal is, okay, well, I'm going to go in between where the shell hits the ground, which would be the dissolution of the situation, and halfway to where the shell begins its motion, which is when he cocks or he pumps the shotgun. So right in the middle of that would be a shotgun shell ejecting in the air. So, okay, where do I have to go? I have to go in between the ground and the shotgun, because that in the middle of that is where the shell is going to be flying through the air. And this is where taking a picture of a story in the middle is really, really good, because now I don't need the smoke of the shotgun. By my brother pumping the shotgun and you seeing the shell in the air so close, right in the middle, the story builds itself. You go, oh, he just shot the gun, right? He just pulled the trigger, because he had to have pulled the trigger for that shotgun shell to be ejected. And this is where the rhythm and the drumming comes in really, really good, is that I have to sit there and I have to be able to catch that shotgun shell in midair at just the right distance to create, a push-pull effect. The only thing that really makes this picture better is if I waited another, just enough time to make that shotgun shell like twice as big or 3 times as big, because then it would give really close to the action, and you would really be able to instantly tell that the shotgun shell was flying through the air. This might take a second, based off of that initial impression we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Wow.